In this part I will show you how to create rims. Actually, I will model just front rim, and I'm sure that you will be able to create alone rear rim. I will show you techniques, so I hope you will not have problems. So go to max, and we can hide for now our tire. So zoom in and go to create panel, and let's make one cylinder. Okay, and let's adjust radius. Okay, let's change color to something like that, and height segments 1, and make 48 sides. We can use cylinder with less sides, but we need these little details and also this one, so we need more segments. So convert that to editable poly and delete this end gone and also this one. Okay, now let's zoom in and select this border and shift and scale and shift and drag. Okay, and once again shift and scale. Now select these two edges, hit loop and chamfer, something like 0.2, maybe 0.15. Okay, and same thing here, loop, sorry, chamfer. Okay, and let's create one more edge here with swift loop. Okay, now select border again and shift and drag, something like that. Now select this edge, hit loop and chamfer, hit OK. Now select border again, and select border, and let's take a look on reference image. So okay, now shift and scale and shift and drag, and once again shift and scale, shift and drag, and let's scale that just a bit, and shift and drag, and now we can shift and scale. Now select this edge and press Z to zoom in, and now select these three edges, hit loop and chamfer, but something small, 0.1, maybe 0.05. Okay, and now select this edge, hit ring, connect with two segments and pinch 70, hit OK. and select Swift loop, make one edge here and one here, select this edge, hit loop and chamfer point 15, hit OK. Now select border again and shift and drag. OK, and select this edge, hit loop, chamfer. OK, and select this edge, hit ring, connect two segments, hit OK. Now select this edge, actually border, shift and scale, something like that. And now shift and drag and select this edge and this one, hit loop and chamfer. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, now select this, actually select Swift loop. No, select this edge, hit ring and connect one segment and with slide 55. Okay, and select border once again and shift and drag. Now select this edge, hit ring and press Ctrl and click on polygon, and let's click grow and shrink once again, and now let's scale that down just a bit. Okay, and shrink that. Okay, now hit extrude and by polygon, actually now let's click on bevel by polygon and let's zoom in a bit. Let's try with 0.5, too big, 0.2 and outline negative 0.03. Hit apply and continue, and now height 1, maybe 1.5. Hit apply and continue, and once again 0.2 and negative 0.01 and hit OK. Now zoom in and select this edge, this inner edge, and hit ring and connect with two segments and pinch 80. Hit OK, and now select border. Let's see what we have here. Okay, shift and scale something like that, and shift and drag in, shift and scale, okay, and shift and drag, Okay, now select this edge and this one and hit loop and chamfer them. Actually no, let's undo that. Okay, select this edge, hit loop and chamfer. 0.1 will be okay, maybe 0.05, sorry. Okay, and now select this border and shift and drag that out. Okay, and now select this edge, hit loop and chamfer. And now select border, shift and scale. Okay, and shift and drag, shift and scale. Now scale that more, something like that, maybe more. And now shift and scale once again and push that out. Actually select this edge and hit loop, and let's scale that down a bit. And now select this border and shift and drag. Okay, now select this edge, hit ring, sorry, select this edge, hit loop, chamfer 0.15. Okay, select these two edges, hit loop, chamfer 0.1, hit OK, and with swift loop make one edge here and one here. Let's make one here and one here, and also one here and one here. Okay, next select border and shift and scale. Something like that. Actually, let's apply turbo smooth to see what we have for now. Okay, that looks pretty decent for now. Let's make one loop here. Okay. Now what we need to do is select every second polygon. Okay. And hit extrude. Extrude height 0.5 will be maybe too much, 0.4. Okay, and now we need to delete these inner polygons. And I will pause the video now. I will delete these inner polygons, and next what I will do is I will bridge these edges. So as you can see, I'm almost done. Bridge these two edges and bridge. Okay, now I will select these two edges and hit loop and control backspace, and select this edge, hit loop and move that here, and select this edge, hit loop and turn on edge constraints and push that here. Okay, now select border and shift and scale, shift and drag, and now scale that down and scale one more time, shift and scale, and one more time. Okay, now select this edge, hit ring and connect with two segments and pinch 90, select this edge, hit ring, connect two segments with slide 65, and select this edge, hit loop, chamfer, 0.5 will be okay, I guess, and make one loop here and one here. Okay, and let's take a look. Okay, that looks good. And now select border and shift and drag, shift and scale, and shift and drag, and shift and scale. And now you can collapse that, or you can hit cap poly. You don't need to worry about this endgon because this is flat surface and we won't have any distortions, so we can leave that. Select this edge, this one, and this one, hit loop, chamfer, and 0.025. Okay, and that looks good. We can press Ctrl and polygon and grow the selection. Okay, and push that in a bit. Okay, something like that. Now backside, select border and shift and scale. Actually, let's unhide our tire and effect pivot point center to object, and let's place that in center. So okay, let's hide again tire. So select border and shift and scale. Actually, let's move that here, and now shift and scale. Okay, something like that. And now okay, shift and scale. Something like that. Shift and drag. Shift and scale. Shift and drag. Drag that in. Okay. Now select this edge, and this one, hit loop and chamfer point 1 will be okay. Select this edge, hit loop and chamfer point 2. Okay, and select these two, loop chamfer point 25. Okay, and make one loop here, one here, one here, one here, and one here. Okay, and let's take a look. Okay, this part will be invisible anyway, so, and let's make one loop here. Okay, and now let's place that in position, something like that, but we need to select this edge, hit ring and control on, and click on polygon, grow selection, and move that in. Okay, that will be okay. And go to hierarchy panel, effect pivot point center to object, and place that in center. Okay, okay, I'm sure that you will be able to make back rim alone, and you can always add more details like this little part here or this little part. And in next video I will show you how to create these bolts on this back rim, and we will try to model the cabin. So see you in next part.